Okay, so now we're going to take a look at one of the brand new products from AKCP. We're going to be having a look at the expansion modules. In particular on this one we're going to be looking at the eSensor 8 and how you access it on the web interface. Now once you've gone ahead and obviously you've connected your eSensor 8 to your security probe, obviously you'll want to access it, so you'll need to navigate to the security probe web interface. And as soon as you log in, you're brought to the summary page. You'll notice that on the sensor information you now have two boards displayed. You have your internal RJ45, which is the board which is actually contained within inside the security probe, and you also have your new board, which is this one that's named here, and we've also plugged a dual sensor into that one, so now we can see that we have a temperature and a humidity sensor. So in order to access this board, you can either do it one of two ways. You can either click on the board, or you can actually go to the Sensors tab. It will take you to the same page. So let's just go ahead and we'll click on the Sensors tab. Okay, so here we are in our sensors, and you can see at the moment it's displaying the internal RJ45 board with the dual sensors, but we want to access the expansion module. So in the sensors menu on the left hand side, below the sensor port, we have the one that says extended port. So we'll go ahead and we'll click the extended port. Okay, so now you can see we have our ports listed: extended port 1, extended port 2, port 3 and port 4, and again they are listed in the main part of the page here. And you can see that in extended port 1 of the SEC5E we have our board, our expansion module plugged into that port. So we'll go ahead and we'll click on that expansion module. Okay, so now you can see that we're on a page which is very similar to the normal page that you would get from your Security Probe 5E when it comes to sensors. So what we have here is, first of all, we have the option that we can actually change the name of the board. So let's just change this one here to Expansion Module 1. The board stated is connected, it's enabled, and we'll just hit save. Okay, so now you can see the name has changed for the expansion module. If we want to access the sensor information, then it's exactly the same as what you would do for the Security Probe 5E. You click on the Dual Sensors tab, and straight away you're brought up with all these sensor options, exactly the same as you would do before. You can change the notification thresholds, you can hit the advanced mode button and all your advanced options come up. It's exactly the same as how it is on the Security Probe 5E. Once you've made any changes, you go ahead and you hit the save button. What I'm going to do now though is I'm just going to navigate back to the summary page. I'm just going to show you how to access that information by clicking here. So now you can see that we have the internal RJ45. The expansion module has now changed to expansion module 1. So this time, rather than going to the sensors tab, we'll actually just click the name. And instantly you can see it brings you to this page of expansion module 1 on extended port 1, and you can see that we have a dual sensor plugged into port 1 of the expansion module. And that's it. That's all there is to it. That's the standard configuration of plugging a expansion module into your security probe. In the next tutorial we're going to have a look at daisy chaining them together.